Good day, everybody. Wow, what a start to the day. You are with Craig Cobb of TRADERCOBB, and this is in conjunction with Bybit to get discounted trading rates, and you're going to need them because you're going to be trading a lot by the look of things. If these trends are anything to go by, then look in the description below and you will find where you can sign up for your Bybit account and receive those bonuses, or sorry, those trading fee reductions. So go get yourself stuck in because it's time to roll up the old sleeves and get ready, because welcome to when you can make money in crypto quite well. That is where we are right now. Welcome to the place we want to be. And good day to all of you. Jeff, Bobby, Dan, Robbie. Oh, it's rhyming. Donna, Esco. We're I'm pretty pumped. Look, I did not look at the market a single time over the weekend. I got out in the boat Friday afternoon, got fishing, loaded up on kingies. That was great. Decided to go back out on Saturday, helped my mate to purge his belly with all the food that was in it. Caught a few more fish, and then yesterday, torrential rain, got out there and had a little exploration bush walk with my lovely little daughters in the torrential rain to find Aboriginal rock carvings, and we succeeded, and it was magnificent. And if you want to see that, actually, you can see it on the TRADERCOBB Instagram page, because I'm doing more of me stuff up there now. So yeah, it's just TRADERCOBB. Go give it a follow and you can have a look. The story's up there for 24 hours. So I didn't look at the market at all. I came in this morning and went, whoa. I mean, as you can see, my hair's been blown back, and the market is looking very strong. Now let's get into let's get into the nitty gritty. I talked first of all this time last week. I think it was this time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th about to start. Yeah, it was this time last week. On this pullback, well, since then we've just done exactly what I was hoping to see the market do. Second to that, what we've also got there is, I want to show you Cardano for just a sec. See this $1 mark through here that's been had been rock solid support, and then rock solid there was strong resistance there. The level was obviously clearly present. Then when we broke up to it, we didn't just tap through the ceiling. We went boom, straight through that $1 mark. Now, why am I showing you Cardano to talk about Bitcoin? Well, here's why. Notice how we've had some decent days through here. We've been grinding, today being the biggest day so far, and we are just set to close in about half an hour's time. So that candle being 4.82%, hope it stays that way or more, up. That's our statement candle. And when did the statement candle happen? The statement candle happened around the time where we were toying with 46,000. You know, as we led into it, we've blasted straight through it. Beautiful. That's what we want to see. It's what we've got. And it'd be nice to see a little bit more on that, but we'll have to wait and see about that. But it is just, why? Well, first things first, daily trend, tickety-boo, looking very, very good indeed. Second to that, I've been talking about my weekly charts so much. I'm going to get rid of that level now. I've been yapping on about the weekly, wanting to get it back into an uptrend. Here's a higher low. Then we waited week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. We've done it. We've broken up. A close above 46,000 would be equally good. Why? Does it mean anything to me? Not really, not a great deal. However, I do know it means a lot to a lot of other people. So if they're going to be even more happy if it closes above 46,000, then so am I. So we've got a weekly uptrend. Now let's flip out to our monthly time frame. Now, important thing to note here. Our monthly time frame never lost its uptrend. Yeah, it got sloppy, got weird, got a bit, no. We've got a higher low, bullish candle in the cradle back here in July, broke up to new all-time highs, pulled back, and here's our higher low, bullish candle in the cradle zone. Now, I know it didn't push on for very far, but it did have a huge pullback. And if you've been watching my, excuse me, if you're, more so, it'll be more so for my clients that are on live trading floor or done my courses or whatever. But I talk about the depth of a pullback. And then I talk about the new highs. So we had a 55.9% pullback. Nothing major, but deep. And the thing is, it happened so quickly. The nature of this pullback happening so quickly, it tends to be what Bitcoin does. It meant the moving averages didn't really get too much time to catch up, which means, if you have a look here, if we go from the low to the last high, that's a donkey of a move, 140%. Yet, with a move that big, we've only just taken out the highs because of the pace at which we came back, and the rebound just didn't follow through. However, the high is there. So we have a higher low, we have a higher high, then we had a higher low potential here, a bullish candle in that cradle zone, much the same as over here, and now it's broken the high of that. That is really, really, really good. Now, of course, there is always the potential that Bitcoin moves up to, say, 50,000 and then comes back off and we get a lower high on our monthly. But that is too far ahead to really consider right now, given that we've only just broken up and we've got the daily uptrend and we've got the weekly uptrend. So therefore, we're going to be looking more bullishly. So from more of a bullish standpoint right now, because that's what the charts are telling us to do. I'm not going to try and predict the market falling. I'm going to trade what I've got when I've got it. And right now, I've got some bloody good trends out there. So there's the breakdown, the bigger picture breakdown on Bitcoin. Here we go, 4 hour. There's the pullback, there's the move, there's the sideways action, and that's what we needed. Now, it's happened very quickly. As you can see, I don't know why that occurred. I'm not going to question it. I don't care. It has happened. When I look at this chart here, yes, we've got a higher low and a higher high. There could be potential opportunities or openings back in here later today. We'll have to wait and see. Now, I'm going to make a list that is the Bybit color. So there you go. I'll keep an eye on that on the 1s and 2, but it's probably going to be a little way off, given that it has exploded quite heavily, and there's nothing there on the 15-minute yet. Across the top 10, as you can see, very nicely up. Let's go ahead and have a look at the whole Bybit, excuse me, the whole Bybit scan list, and we shall start with Ethereum. Sorry, eyelash in my mouth. So yeah, just before I get stuck into this, same thing again, guys. I mean, you're going to have your friends talking about crypto. You're going to have other groups sort of firing up. You're going to have more questions. Please do like, share, subscribe. What that does is it gets people to see more of my videos. You can help your mates out by sharing the content. And as I say in the description below, you've got access to all the courses. And then we've got free stuff there as well. We've got, you know, trading fee discounts like with Bybit. So please do share it around. That would help me a lot. Okay, so Ethereum's had a really nice move. It has just broken up to put itself in a weekly uptrend. Now, I'm not going to go do a massive analysis on every single coin. It'll take too long. Again, at this stage, I think the only thing we're going to sort of face today, early in the morning, like now, is that because the market's shot off so quickly, we might have to wait for it to settle a little bit more. What we're going to do is we're going to make a list of the best looking trends. Excuse me. Oh, why do I always hiccup when I'm live? Okay, so pull back in there would be good, but again, I think I'm going to find some better stuff out there. Solana's finally starting to give a bit of a kick. It's been pretty slow of late. Robbie, so the question is a possible cradle trade on BTC monthly. If you were looking at BTC monthly, and if you're looking to trade that cradle, it would have been this one here. But the candle is quite large, right? It is quite large indeed. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, the answer is no for me. It is definitely a no. What am I doing? Okay. Too big. And the trend wasn't all that good on the month. Like the monthly trend's not fantastic, but it's there. Okay, XRP, it's got to get through $1 really. It's still quite quiet, or quite slow. Well, let's have a look at this on I mean, look, the trend's there. There is a trend there, but it's not, you know, having any big screamers. Yeah, I could probably leave that for now. Excuse me. Cardano. Again, just break that down. Might just go back to the one here. There is a higher low and a higher high. Sometimes it's best to sort of sit back a little bit. I'm just trying to see if there's any pullback positioning, and right now, probably not. I'm going to leave the 1 hour up there, but just due to the fact that we have seen that really quick shot up. Oh, that looks really nice. I like that a lot. Two things to note. One, we've come through a bit of a region. It's not that important. I mean, this line back here means absolutely nothing. It's more sort of, you know, through here. It's not that much of a level, but it's taken out a high. As a matter of fact, I don't know, that's gone. Really nice move there. If it did pull back into this region, then yep, that would be one that I would certainly want to be aware of. No doubt about that. Litecoin still needs to step out. You know, like look at the cyclicity or lack thereof. It was good through here, but it needs to really lever its way out. Shiba, I'm going to leave that too. A little bit of resistance where we're sitting right now. XR, oh, we just did that. Dot, oh mama, look at that. Oh, you know what I'm going to see here? I bet I'm going to see something right here on the 12. That's my guess. Yep. There it is. Now, I did talk of Dot last week. I can't remember. I do a lot of content. I can't remember if it was to my community where I do my videos each day or if it was on a live. I don't remember, but I do remember talking about it, and that is exactly what I was after. You know, bullish candle in the cradle. There's a profit right there. And we've had a number of the trades we've been looking at and putting up really go well of late. IOTA we'll see shortly. That's another one. I think I called that to you guys too. But yes, that looks great. Really beautiful. Really good cyclicity there. I'm stoked about that. Let's go lower. Oh, yeah, okay. Problem I've got, if I'm looking at the 15, right, there is a trend on the 15 with its higher lows and higher highs, but it's really sort of extended itself away quite radically, and there's not much on the half hour as far as higher lows, so I'm going to have to leave that just for now. Link is stepping out. There's that pullback again. I spoke of that too. Did it give a setup? Yep, there it is. Another one. Bullish candle in the cradle zone. There's another profit. Should you have taken it? And guess what? That was Saturday morning. Saturday night. And Saturday night, yeah, I took the weekend off from all charts and all trading. I wanted a break. So I didn't get any trades on this weekend. And it just turns out, so it just happens to be that that's when the trading opportunities were prevalent. But I'm okay with that because I just needed to have a bit of a breather. Take some time away. I'm going to put link in. I might clear it out at the end. Robbie's saying, yeah, pretty much all of your 8-hour suggestions from the 26th of March have hit targets. See, it doesn't even like, you know, I didn't take a full, you know, I didn't take a lot of those, but that's because where my head was at. I wanted to take some, you know, a breather. Doesn't mean we can't collectively do well though, right? Because I'm looking, you're looking, community's looking, we're out here on YouTube doing free stuff looking, and they're going well. And I just keep saying it's when the trends come good, and guess what? The trends have come good, and guess what? It's much easier to make a buck when you're a trader who follows trends when there are trends. Who would have thunk it? So yeah, now's the time, guys. Now is the time. It's time to be pumped. It's time to be excited. And if you've gone through the course and you've built yourself to a point where you know what you're doing and it's been a bit tough and a bit struggly and you haven't seen that many trends, well, now's the time that you can stretch your legs out because it's your moment to make your money. You've done the work, time to get in. G'day, Winston. Okay, Doge, question on Doge, yeah. 6% day, very, very good. I think I spoke of that. I think Doge, was it the 16 on Doge? Oh, that's right, it was back here. I didn't take it. Nice trend. It's just got to step out from where it is now. A little bit clunky in here. Got to step out, right? Not interested in it just at this moment. Sand having a run, but again, it's straight line. I'm only on the 1 hour, so I want to see pullback. I want to see defined pullbacks on the 1 hour, such as this. That is a defined pullback. Phantom starting to climb out. We'll go a step lower. Okay. You know what? I'm going to put that in a little pullback in here. Again, I might clean it out at the end, depending on how much I've actually got in there. AVAX. I want to see AVAX on the daily really step out a bit more. It's not really done a great deal since this strong run here. It's got to take out that high, then it will have my interest. And yes, I will be more selective at the moment because I can be. There's a lot of good trends out there. Now, here was a breakout that I put up to my community on, I can't remember what day. It was this, the close of this day, so it would have been the 24th. So was that Wednesday or something? Anyway, it's moving quite nicely. Now, that's a Bitcoin breakout trade, but it also had a crypto cradle pullback, which again, if you're in my Slack community, actually, I know a lot of people in Slack are here right now. Well, not a lot, but I know a couple of you are. Who got it? Who took that 12-hour mana? Because that's got 1-to-1 now. It was the perfect pullback into the old level. You know, cradle off a breakout. If you didn't get the breakout, you could get the cradle. You might have even got both if you got 1-to-1. But really, really solid move. Great example of old resistance becoming support. You got long on the breakout, Winston. Nice. Mana stepping out. Bobby got it too. Nice work, Bobby. Oh, okay. Yeah, it didn't take the other one to, off for the way. I understand that, mate. Trust me. Matt got it. Took mana. Cradle. Got 1-to-1 already. Beautiful. Love to see my people making money. Even when I am not there to take it myself, it's good to see you lot are doing it. Making money. Good. That's what we want. Okay, mana. I'm going to leave it for now on the lowers. Chili's, a little bit hectic. Big day, but hectic. Too hectic for me. Looping just too sideways. OMG. Starting to step out up here on the 1. Let's have a look at the 30. Yeah, that ain't bad. You know, a little step back in here into that level. Those old height. That'd be ideal, actually. Throw a 61.8 fib in there as well, I dare say. Matic starting to step out, but it's not ready for me just yet. Algo, it's really got to extend that high a little bit more. You know, we've got to get it out of there, solidify that new higher high. Ooh. There's one right there right now. It's not the smallest candles, bullish candle in the cradle zone. Convergence on the 30, convergence on the 1, in an uptrend all across the board, pushing higher. Big day. But that 30, there's one right there. Now, I'm going to put it in, but chances are I'm not going to get any chance to raise the order here on Bybit because I am going to be, well, doing this. I never take a position until I finish my scan. But there you go. Hedera. Tezos. Nothing there just yet. And I am focusing, as I say, on these lower time frames for the singular reason that we've just seen a good squirt in the market. And that'll extend the movement, like that'll extend our, it'll just make the trend a little bit radical. So it's the lower time frames we're going to have to go to try and find cyclicity. V-chain. That's had a belter over the last couple of days. Nothing there for me at this stage. Tron. Nothing there at this stage either. Looking again for that really nice stepping out cyclicity. EOS, it's a little bit R2D2. Beep, 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 bop. Needs to step out a little bit more. Ethereum Classic, having a good move and nothing to work with. I'm looking for these higher lows just like this. Higher low, higher high. Then I'll drop down. Don't like it on the 30. I'm going to leave it. It's not got enough there just yet for me. Internet computer, no, nothing there. A good day, but nothing really to work with. Luna the same. Straight lines don't interest me. I want to have at least some form of cyclicity there on the 1 hour. Oh, that might look better. Oh, you know what I've meant. Look, ready? There we go. Boom. I knew it. Looking at the daily, I knew we would have seen something like that. Again, this is the beauty of the cradle strategy, guys and girls and ladies and gentlemen. Pull back in, meet the rules, make your money. Doesn't always work that way, but when you've got a trend, geez, it is my bread and butter strategy. Sushi, good day, but nothing to work with. Again, I'm going to leave uni. It's stepping out, but it's not giving cyclicity. Here we go. Let's have a look here. Ah. So when I go to the 1, I've got this real little high, low, high, then low to high. So it kind of erases any opportunity there with that big radical dip. Atom's just gone straight line rocking. It needs to have some definition there on that 1 hour for it to be of interest to me. I'm not going to touch it. EOS. It's creeping, it's crawling. It's the 1 hour though, look. And then the 2 hours, is that going to match up? 2 hour does. There is a higher low. There is a pullback, couple of candles. That's fine. Look, I'm not going to put it in. I'm sure as anything, I'm going to be doing a lot of scans today, all right? Because a market that is like this, it warrants that. This is a great time to be, you know, putting the time in, because this is where you make your money. When you've got markets like this is when you make your money. The 80-20 rule. You've got to be like 20, 80% of your profits come from 20% of your trades. These are the conditions that we need. If we get this all year, we're all retiring. Obviously, that is not a guarantee. But what I'm getting at is that these are the sorts of conditions that are very, very good for a trend trader. And I'll tell you what, we have been patient. Let me just come down here on Alice. Just got to double check it on that one again. No, the problem again, I mean, I'm not, yeah, there's a little pullback there, but this is it's a little bit, see, we go higher low, lower high, lower low, only just, but we do, then we go to high, so we don't have a 1 hour trend. So even though the 30 looks fine if it pulled back into here, I just don't have that 1 hour to back me up, and I really need it. That's the way I trade. Simple rules, checklist strategies, don't go against it. Holy dooly. Well, that's a big day. Straight line though. Woo Nelly. Oh, these hiccups. Okay, 2 hour trend is good. We got the higher low, higher high. Got a couple of them, in fact. Let's go to the one now. The one has stepped out. Yeah, that's fine. No worries. 30 minute. Just a little bit thin sometimes. I'm going to pop it in on the old woo, 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 woo. I will also caveat that by suggesting that there is resistance right there. So if there were to be an opportunity there on woo ocker woo, woo ocker woo, that is reference to an old school friend of mine whose mother's nickname was the Big Nurse. If there's any one of you out there who's from the olden days of Craig, have a little chuckle on me. Good old woo. Anyway, sideways. Look, that could actually give us a breakout. If it doesn't give us a breakout, it could pop on through. And you know what? Now that I'm looking at it the way that I'm looking at it on those higher time frames with these spikes, when I jump down to that lower, and this is the importance of having that perspective, jumping out to those higher time frames. The reason I've jumped out of that is because it's really important to get that bigger picture perspective. And now, because I've done that, I'm not interested in having this in the list. It's a little bit too close to resistance. It's not really got what I'm after just yet. FTT, that's finally let go of all the levels, which is really good to see. That's starting to have a really good run. Now let's go up to here. Again, just a straight line. I'm not interested in something that just offers a straight line, and that is all. Engine stepping out beautifully well there. Quick look on that in the 4. It's a little bit Raggedy Ann, eh? See, and then you jump to the 8 hour and you start to see the cyclicity. So when you look at it like this, you go, oh, bit messy through here, bit how you doing. Then you jump out to the higher time frames and you can actually see that bouncing ball effect. That cyclicity is there. There's a little pullback there, move, pullback there, move, pullback there, move. That's what we're looking for. We're trying to match that to our strategy and the market. What about the 4? The 4 is a little bit raggedy still. I'm going to leave engine off me list for now, me Julie. Lit, 12%. Good move higher. Go lower again. Not much to work with there. I'm leaving that. Back at the top of Bitcoin at 5.3% up. We now have, what, 5 or 6 minutes until that weekly candle closes. And then we are cooking with gas. So let's look at our list. I'll put Bitcoin at the top. Nope. Obviously, it's a good day for Bitcoin. Weekly trend now up. Monthly trend, last month's bullish candle in the cradle broke into the upside. 46,000 taken out. A good statement candle at 5%. A statement candle for Bitcoin let's throw another couple of percent on it and we're good as gold. However, let's just keep moving through these levels. Shall we just keep pushing on, please, Bitcoin? We see that. We'll see more trends unlock, more trading opportunities, and things will just continue to get better. On to Binance now. This is in my list on the 30. If this was to pull back into here, it's got to slow down a little bit, then I'll look for a cradle trade in and around here. Of course, for those of you who have been through the BAM course, or become a master course, for you guys as well, I'll be looking for boosters, little flat levels, that sort of thing. So not just cradles, but look at your boosters, because once we start to get that cyclicity on the 15s and the 30s, even the 1 hour, the boosters are going to come into play. We haven't had a lot of them of late, simply because we haven't had a lot of great trending conditions. We need to have good trends to continue to redraw those fibs across those higher lows to the high. So keep your eyes out for that, for those that have been through the Become a Master course. Let's go back to this 1 hour. We've got Link stepping out. It was on the 30 here. If it pulls back in, I want to see how it does it. I am aware that we do have a shallow pullback, but it is nevertheless still a couple of little candles. It is a pullback. And as we go to the higher time frame, you'll see higher low, higher high, higher low, and pushing on. Now, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm a little bit 6 of one way, half a dozen the other here. First thing it's got to do is get back into here, and if it does, I'll make a decision at that moment in time. Same with Phantom. A clean pullback into the cradle zone here would certainly capture my attention. If you look at the 1 hour, we've got a clear higher low. Starting to walk out now, waiting for that. OMG, another one, on the 30. Clear pullback, clear move up, another clear pullback. Ideally, somewhere in around the old highs, just for a little micro factor, but doesn't need to. A clean pullback over a few candles into this range. That's a really nice looking chart with really nice looking cyclicity. And what do you know? H bar is still there. Higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Pull back, bullish channel in the cradle. Do what you got to do. Go through your rules and have yourself a fantastic day. This could still set up on the 1 hour as well if it pulls back a little bit deeper. Definitely a day to be doing your scans and watching the market very closely. If you want to get discounted trading fees on your Bybit account, you can click on the link below and you can get yourself your Bybit account. Get that open, get to trading, get your head around the platform, and let's get that money. Please like, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications. And of course, in the description below, you'll also find all sorts of other stuff. Go and have a look. Join us up. Get on board. Learn the trade, because now's a great time to be doing it. Have a great day, guys. Bye for now.